Dear students, today we are going to study about honeybees. We are going to also learn about how honeybees make hives as well as how they are economically important to us. Let's begin. Honeybees are social insects that live in colonies. The honeybee hive consists of a single queen, a few hundred drones, and thousands of workers. Now each one of them play important roles and perform specific duties in a bee colony. Let's study about them one by one. Let's discuss first the queen. The queen can easily be recognized by her abdomen, which is smooth as well as elongated. Her folded wings make it halfway down her abdomen. The queen is the largest bee amongst all in the colony. You will be surprised to know that the bee that is fed with a large amount of a special food which is known as royal jelly by the worker bees becomes the future queen. Now what is royal jelly? Royal jelly is a special food that only one honeybee gets in huge amount amongst all, and this is usually fed at larval stage. It is a milky secretion that contains about 70 to 80% water, 12 to 15% proteins, 10 to 16% sugar, 3 to 6% fats, and around 2 to 3% vitamins, salts, and amino acids. This is fed to all larvae in the colony. Now, when the worker bee starts constructing a special queen cells, the larvae which are chosen to become queen are fed with huge amount of royal jelly. This exclusive diet is very much essential for the development of queen bees. Now coming to the function of queen bee. Queen bee plays a vital role in the bee colony by laying lots of eggs. It is the only female with fully developed ovaries. The queen also produces chemicals called pheromones that help in controlling as well as organizing many of the behaviors of the colony. Now every queen has her own distinct pheromones that allow her colony members to recognize her, defend her, and also to meet her demands to keep the hive safe and strong. Next, coming to drones. Now drones are the only males found in the hive. They perform only one task during their lifetime, that is mating with the new queens. When a drone attains sexual maturity, he begins taking mating flights. Newly matured queens and drones from several hives typically join in these flights. These unique flight that is done by one queen followed by several drones is called nuptial flight. Next, coming to the worker bees. Now the worker bees form the majority of the beehive population. They are smaller in size with shorter abdomen. Worker bees are all females, but they do not have the same abilities like that of the queen, as they are born sterile. From the name, you can understand that they carry out all the work needed to keep the colony clean and disease-free. They perform tasks like cleaning, expanding the hive, feeding queen, and developing brood. The oldest amongst the workers tend to perform the most important work, that is guarding the hive against any intruders and foraging outside the hive for pollen and nectar. Let's discuss about the developmental stages of honeybees. Now all honeybees progress through the same basic stages of growth irrespective of which caste they become. The first stage is the egg stage, as you can see here. Now after 3 days of egg laying, the bee enters the larval stage. Now at this age only, the bee gets the nutritive secretion, from the worker honeybees. I've discussed this before. And due to this nutritive secretion, they grow rapidly. The amount of this nutrition that is taken by the bee at larval stage determines the castes of the honeybee in future. This nutritive secretion which I am talking about is nothing but the royal jelly. Now the larva which gets less royal jelly will become workers in future, and the larva which gets the copious amount of royal jelly will become the queen in future. The bee then enters the pre-pupal stage where they are wrapped in their cocoon. The bee next enters the pupal stage. In this stage, the worm-like larva transforms and develops legs, wings and other functional parts and finally come to the adult stage. So, we have gone over the basic honeybee biology and the differences between queen, drones and worker bees. In the next part, we are going to discuss about the types of honeybees. Thank you so much.